Hello, I am Mike Jackson and I manage the UK business of Omnitec Systems. Thank you for joining me for another product presentation video. Today I'm excited because it's always good to show you something new. New products are always the best things to show to people. And so today we're looking at a product called Keysafe. And Keysafe is a smart keybox. Now we've all seen keyboxes around. They're used on service departments, holiday lettings, Airbnb, people who live in houses who require care assistants to come. Little boxes sit on the outside of the house, usually a combination dial, and we put in the code, we open the box, and there's a set of keys inside there to enable the visitor to get into the house. And so this particular product today is a smart version of that concept. It's actually also two products because it's a key box that we can mount on a wall, but it's also a padlock as well. So we can use it as a smart padlock to lock gates, garage doors, entrance doors, whatever that may be. So it can either hang from a product or we can wall fix it and use it as a key box. And a quick tour of the product. Obviously it's got a keypad. So the keypad is in the lower half of the screen. So if we touch here, you'll see that the keys will then illuminate that allow us to type in a code. I've already set a fixed code in this. So 2580 unlock, 2580 and press unlock. And then we can just open the Keysafe and you can see a set of keys inside here. When we close the Keysafe, it automatically relocks. So it's then relocked again for the next user to come along and use. Just to demonstrate that one more time, switch on the screen by touching the front. My code is 2580 and then we've got an unlock button here. Once we've done that, we can unlock the door, take out the keys, use the keys, put them back in the box, close the box, and the box is then relocked again. If we don't open the box, so if we put in our code, it's always difficult to do it when it's facing the camera, 2580 hash. If we unlock the box, but we don't open it, it will relock itself again after about 60 seconds. So it's always returning itself to being secure. If I want to use it as a padlock, then I open the box as I would do with the code. There's not going to be a key in there waiting for me, but we've got a little slider just over here, which I hope you can see. So there's a small slider here that we push over to the side, and that allows us to remove the shackle of the padlock. That would then enable us to unlock the gates, whatever this has been attached to, and get through that particular door. When we go back, all that we will do, obviously I can close the box now and it will relock, but when we go back to those gates and we need to close them off, we just put the shackle back in and then we're back locked in place to be able to reuse that for the next time. If we only want to use it as a key box, then we can remove the shackle from the padlock side of it. So take the shackle off, and when we wall mount it, so we're getting the keys out of it, we have this back plate, a rubber back plate that gives it weather protection. And the back plate also has a couple of rubber bungs that go into the shackle holes of the padlock. So that obviously clears up how it looks when we use it without the padlock. And it's a very smart looking unit. So the product sits within our Rent and Pass range. That's what I'm going to demonstrate it with today. This is our Rent and Pass app. It's a free download for iOS and Android. And it's very easy to pair the lockbox to the mobile phone app. And then we can start creating codes in the app and we can start managing the product in the app. The first thing I can do is I can unlock it using the app. I just come up to it, switch it on, press the unlock key with my mobile phone, and you can hear that this is now unlocked, and that's opened it using Bluetooth on the mobile phone. The next thing that we can do is we can set access codes for it. So if you are an Airbnb or a rented apartment, whatever that may be, we can generate a passcode for it. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say I want a time passcode, and I've got a start time and an end time, and I'm going to effectively just create it for 24 hours or 48 hours as I've done there. As I say, it's difficult to see this when it's facing you. And then I can generate a passcode. Now I can do this from wherever I am. I don't need to be stood here at the lock. This is an algorithm that works between when you've paired the lock to the mobile phone. And it's giving me a code of 2653999. So if I go to my product now and I set it up, 2653999, unlock, then that has now opened and I've got access to get my key to get me into the apartment. That will then expire in 2 days, and the next guest, you will give them a new code created from the app. Okay, so another feature we can do, bearing in mind that we might use it for people who have care workers visiting them, elderly, disabled people, whatever the case may be, we could set up a process whereby if they're not seeing the same care worker every day, then there could be a process where the care worker gets in touch with the care provider and requests an access code to get through that door. And this is a one-time code, so it allows them to get the keys, get through that door. That code will not work again, and it's a very secure way of managing the keys into that property. So when I go into generate passcode in my app, I can go into one time and I can generate a passcode. And it's gonna give me a passcode now, 71322813. So go to my keybox, switch it on, 71322813, unlock. So that's opened and got me the keys to get in and let me into the property. And then when I close that off, it's relocked again. And if I try to use this code another time, 71322813, unlock. It's given me 2 sets of beeps, which means that the code is no longer invalid, but it's also telling me that it was valid once, but it's not letting me in again. And then the other great thing is that you can then collect audit trail from the product if you want to. So this will then show you what code was used, what time it was used, how many times it's been used. And that could be useful for people, specifically in the care sector. It could be proof that they've made their visits along the way. Final feature. It's a battery operated product. The batteries will run out at one point. It will give you a warning that the batteries are getting low, but sometimes the batteries will run out. And so you may be in the position where you get to a box and the keys are locked inside and you're wondering how to get them out. We have on the bottom of the unit, if I just open it up, okay. On the bottom of the unit, we've got 2 connectors here where we could power it externally using a PP3 battery, a 9-volt battery, the same battery that you use in a smoke alarm. So I'm going to take out one of the batteries here. So the battery is dead. Whoops. And you can see now the product isn't working. And if I take a PP3 battery and connect it to the terminals down here, whoops, you can see that the product comes to life. Can't type the code in because both of my hands are occupied at this moment, but that powers it to allow you to get through that door, get into that box one more time and get the keys out of there. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation today. It's a fantastic new product. It's got a wealth of applications along the way. Please contact me if you require any pricing or further information on it. And I look forward to you joining me again soon for another product video. Take care and bye for now.